GloryDaze. The best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
With Apple Green, brightening your day. Now, bringing over 400 M&S food favourites to make every stop tastier.
Oh, will you? Hadn't
I was
even,
about to walk out.
Hadn't even pressed record. Will you give us a chance?
For fuck's sake, can't be talking about something I don't have to be recorded. Yeah,
No, they wouldn't have heard you. You were talking and nobody would have heard you.
I forgot we were supposed to do something there. That was on my way out the door and everything. And then Jim's going, well, are you going to do whatever? I was going to do a poo. We put the podcast first. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The weird thing was, he says, I have to go and do a poo.
And then walk back in.
And then he walked back in. I went, you're not going to do it in here, are you?
Yeah, not
Can never be sure.
Cross your fingers, Jim. You might get lucky.
I thought you might have gone the route of the adult nappy there for a moment.
Yeah. There is convenience to that. You know, there is convenience to it in its own way, isn't there?
Yeah.
Not for me.
Exactly.
But here we are now. Anyway, walking into another weekend. All the madness of that heading on.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to say, I do miss an L Bank holiday.
Yeah,
it feels like it's a very long time, even though it's only a month.
When's the next one?
Another month.
Oh, another month. August.
The end of this month.
Oh, what do you mean this month end?
Like, you know, the end of it. Like, going
it's
into
July.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting it's July already.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, no, it's a good while, isn't it? Yeah. And then, I don't know why you like bank holidays, though. It's like...
Because they're 1 day less in work.
I know, but you
one day less
you
of your
come in
own.
so disappointed on the Tuesday. Like, it's like heartbreak. It's, it's like,
PJ, better to have loved and lost.
But that's
than
not
never
true.
to have loved at all.
That's not true. I wish I was never in love with anybody. All it does is kick you in the shrooms, you know.
Well, stop going out with people who kick you in the shrooms.
I can't help it.
Yeah.
That's what you do, isn't it?
Is there a common denominator there? I wonder what it is. What is it about PJ's? Who's in PJ's relationships?
I can't put my finger on who's to blame.
That constantly lead to him getting kicked in the shrooms.
Or is it everybody else? I can't really figure that one out.
Yeah. How can so many women have gotten it so wrong so often?
Yeah.
It is extraordinary, but I guess these things happen.
There's no accounting for taste.
No accounting
and none of
for
them seem to have it. Yeah.
Well, I mean, anyway, I thought you'd kind of embraced weekends again.
No. Well,
you
only
can't
for the
make
time
up your
being.
mind.
No.
You used to hate weekends, then you liked them, then you hated them again.
I like every odd one, you know.
Right.
I don't know. At that time I liked them. Do I like this one? Hasn't started yet. I'm not sure. There is things this weekend I'm looking forward to, though, so that's something different, you know. Yeah. I'm going on a bike trip tomorrow. It's so nice being able to do.
And also, your kids are off on a bit of a jolly.
They're off on a jolly. They're over in Boston. I have free time. You're right.
You can indulge in fizziness if you so desire.
You're right. Yeah, you're right. I've been half cut all week now, if I'm being honest with you. I swear to God, it's been off the rails. I've been an awful disgrace. It's like, I kept saying, and the thing is, I'm like, all week I've been half cut. And then I thought to myself, hold on a minute, they left on Monday, I wasn't half cut then. Tuesday, Wednesday, and then so it's only been 3 days, and then I didn't last night. And I was like, how am I going all week? And I went, oh yeah, I was half cut on the build-up tours as well, wasn't I?
Right.
Because I thought I'd get a break.
Right.
So I've been really acting the maggot lately. You know that way. You know that way where you just kind of go, that's it now. I'm not drinking today now. I'm not.
You've gone full Hector, have you? Let yourself go.
I have. I've been acting the maggot, I have,
That's great.
You're buying all the healthy food and all that, putting it into the fridge and everything, and getting me a few bits and pieces, and then walking in and going, fuck, I gotta take away and have a few cans instead. It'll be fresh tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I've really been messing. So I was very good last night. It was actually very good the night before. I'm doing the whole, try, because I know this weekend, it's obliteration.
Right.
It's obliteration now. And I mean, Jim, you might think I'm messing, but I will be in me nude by 1 o'clock, running around the garden.
Willfully going into this weekend, seeking out obliteration.
I am, I'm going to go messing. Now, I have a bit of work to do today. I don't like talking about, but I'll be finished by lunchtime.
Right.
And then I'll be finished by about 3 o'clock. And then, the plans, Jim. The plans.
Right.
Yeah.
Because you have a great yo-yo kind of arrangement with it, like you go, the whole sort of being good, not being good.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
And in fairness to you, you tend to. I've said this about PJ many times, and it's true about every single thing he does. He goes in two-footed.
It's all or nothing.
It is all or nothing.
Yeah.
Very few grey areas with PJ. It's either all in or all out. And so, like, when he goes on his health kick, fitness kick, he goes all in, and it's literally raw heads of broccoli and
Eggs.
raw eggs and
yeah.
you name it, and
all raw,
and you know
everything's raw.
The entire boiled turnips that take 3 days and stuff like that.
Still can't believe it.
He does that, and then when he decides, no, I'm not doing that anymore, he goes full in. How many jellies, Mars bars, beers, crisps, and whatever else can a body consume before exploding?
Before you fall over.
Exactly.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's terrible attitude to have, but it's a very enjoyable one.
Commendable.
When it's going well.
Commendable that you're so committed to both extremes.
I am. Now, I have to half behave myself tonight, which is literally a contradiction of everything we just said.
Yes.
Because I'm going away in the bike tomorrow, I have to be doing all that. And then it's going to be a Waterford for the day and all that. Hanging around with smelly bikers. Smelling around myself like a smelly old smell bag.
Wow.
Having a great old smelly old time, drinking and eating crap and all of that. Sorry, it's going to be deadly. And then Sunday, I have very little to do. Going to be Sunday, I'll be sitting around smelling myself out of it again. Just being a smelly old bastard all day, really. Repeating the process as much as possible, and then coming in here looking at Jim McCabe and desperation asking to
keep it down
once
a bit.
again to do as much of the work as is humanly possible to drag us through the week.
I don't know what the weather's meant to be like, if it's half decent or not. I think it's okay-ish, is it?
I think it's okay.
Yeah.
I think it's
because
okay.
you do love that. You do kind of enjoy that bit of. You're not a sun seeker.
No,
you wouldn't go off on a
love
sun holiday necessarily.
But
when it's kind of like when it floats around, you do love sticking your face in it.
Yeah, I would. I do like sun holidays. I do. I just can't. I haven't really been able to take them anymore. I haven't been able to do them for years.
Yeah, but I don't. You do sun holidays where you, like me, like where you just fall down on a sun lounger and wait till somebody kind of tells you have to go home.
Yeah, I just haven't been able to do them for years because I haven't had the time off. I thought
you'd be the old ants in the pants thing. You'd have to be moving.
No, fuck all of that. Oh no. No way. I did all that years ago. No way. No, that can shite itself a big one. No way. I love that. I'm not exactly on your buzz.
Really?
Wander into a nice hotel and flollop onto a sunbed and do nothing but absolutely
to have to be prodded to get up for your food and everything.
People are like, the culture, the history. I'm like, I can read that on the internet. I have no interest in seeing that. All I want is breakfast buffets, Speedos, wandering around the pool. That's all. I love it. Have you been to the Old Town? I hate it. You haven't been there. I hate it. And I hate that it exists.
Why can't the Old Town come to me? Hey, does anybody ever think of that?
People do this thing. It's only 30 seconds. You can actually hear it. I hate that too. That's why I have my headphones in. I don't care. I love that lying around, and then all you think from the second you get there is what we have for dinner, and then what we have for breakfast, what we have for lunch, and you just do that in a loop.
Yeah.
And when you go to those places, sometimes you walk in Spain or something, and it's like you walk in for breakfast, the usual time around 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and there's a beer pump already there at breakfast sometimes. Do you ever see those? Beer tap at breakfast, and you're like, oh, that is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. The most incredible one of those I ever saw.
That's probably a continental thing, is it? That, similar to the French with their wine or whatever.
You have a sip,
everybody has, exactly. And it's like very much in moderation. It's like, I'll just have, I'm not driving today or whatever. I'll just have a small glass. Wouldn't even be a half pint, it'd be like a small glass.
Yeah, that's it.
Or whatever, whereas you let the Irish loose on it and it all hell.
They go fucking mad. And that's what I was going to say. My favourite thing I ever saw on a holiday, I was in this beautiful place in Kos in Greece. Absolutely beautiful. And it was some Greek National Festival day. And at breakfast time, they were given a tiny just a little glass of champagne at breakfast time. Literally now not even two mouthfuls,
Yeah.
And you grab it and you put it on your tray and then you go for your buffet. And a Scottish family were in front of me. And the Scottish family came in and they handed it to me and he goes, thanks very much. Can we get a bottle for the table? Fucking 8:30 in the morning. And he's asking for a bottle. Yeah. A bottle of champagne or whatever it was for the table.
Wow.
Him with the wife and kids now. Hey, we'll get a bottle for the table. They're like, oh no, it's just a taste. He goes, oh, right, fucking no, they won't give it to us, love, though. This is for the festival or something. A bottle for the 8:30 in the morning.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. First thing, he was going to sit there with his eggs on toast. Oh, they're Scottish lads. The way they be filling their pockets with croissants and everything. I'm surprised actually there isn't some variation of like
a breakfast wine or something. You know, when you have that thing, you have dessert wines or you have whatever.
Yeah, I'd say the French and Italians.
I was just going to say, I wonder do the French or whoever have a breakfast wine.
I bet you they do. It's like,
That'd be mad.
It's called le défonu or something like that. You're like, oh, can I get?
Are the drink drive things in these countries any different to ours?
I don't know.
Like,
I actually don't know.
If you turn around and say to a gendarme, I've literally only had a bottle and a half today. Is he going to go, oh, that's fair enough?
It's not my problem.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, because you've had lunch.
I think in France, you can actually drive while drinking a glass of wine. As long as you've just poured it. You can't pour a second one, you know.
As long as the wine matches the region and the time of day.
Yeah. They're going, la dévonie. You can't drink it when you get home, it's too late. He goes, I understand, monsieur.
Exactly,
I understand, monsieur.
Yeah. I am arresting you for having a Merlot in the Bordeaux region.
Sacre bleu pasta! Yeah.
I often wonder about that because they do seem to have. Now, obviously, you know, we have a thing for, you know, we get blamed for binge drinking.
Yeah,
and
they don't indulge in the same way.
But they do kind of like it's a very normal, like even for kids, don't they? They let kids have a sip of wine early doors.
They get their kids into, their kids get into alcohol and it takes the shine off it then. Alcohol is associated with being old and stuffy and, you know, and it's only till they come of age then. So the whole behind the back binge culture is kind of taken out of it in a way.
Yeah.
And like in Spain, you go into the little coffee shops, you know, in the morning, builders on their way to work and everything.
Yeah.
And they sit down, they have the tiny coffees, you know, the cortados, like little cortados, a tiny bit of milk and an espresso, loads of fucking sugar. And they drink that and then they go, rah, and then they have a shot.
Yeah.
And then they walk out the door, they have a shot of some Spanish liquor or whatever.
I know.
And they're like, okay. And like,
that's what I was going to say, on the way to work.
Yeah, and they're off to work and then they do their day's work. Might go in for lunch, have another one, another little shot, and then slap them. Ready to go. You! Up the crane, not a bother. It's very normal.
That's what I'm
saying.
Very
normal.
It's like the time I remember being shocked one day. I'm going into a McDonald's and seeing beer available.
Yeah.
In a McDonald's. Now, I know that makes no sense because you could have a McDonald's at any time of night, but it was available during the day. So, like, if you were going in and getting your sausage McMuffin, you could have had a beer.
And that's
or you know, if you're going in at lunchtime, you could have had a beer.
I know, it's mad, isn't it? And I remember being in Amsterdam many years ago and they could get a pint at the cinema.
Oh, right.
And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
So I got one. And then I realised, no, that should be banned. Not because of antisocial behaviour, but because of the amount of pissers walking around. You can't see the movie at all.
Yeah, because
everybody's like, excuse me. The pissing, it was just a roulette for wee-wees, you know, so I was like, okay, that doesn't work.
It's mad though, isn't it, when you, like, the difference in perception. Like, over, as you say, you're saying about, you know, having a shot with your coffee in the mornings and all that, and it's all very cultural and very whatever.
That's different.
If you said to anybody that you were going for a quick pint with your breakfast over here.
Because it's never assumed that it's one.
No.
That's the problem. It's never assumed it's one. If somebody says they stop for a pint, you know they mean 3 pints. Like, we're starting at 3 and it could end at 18.
Yeah.
But we know it's not one. And that's the thing. So I had a pint for lunch. You go, Jesus, now he's fucked now.
Yeah.
He's useless now. Because, you know, he had a sausage and chips or a big bleeding fish and he's had 3 pints and he's gone fall asleep.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
I have to say,
it's never the same.
Hats off to anybody who no, actually, not hats off to them. I'm not saying it's something to be aspired to, but I can't do it. I have to say, if I had to come to work with alcohol on board, it's not going to happen.
Oh, no.
I'd be just...
nothing.
I can't function
Nothing.
with it.
Do you ever try and do housework? I know.
Like, even the idea of a pint. I know, like, everybody's saying, sure, for God's sake. But I'm telling you, even 1 pint, and I have something to do after it...
No, it's over.
I'm different.
It's over. Yeah. You ever have a can in the kitchen at the house? This is like, you know, and you think to yourself, and you realise, I can't even bother going to the toilet. Just piss out the door. It's the garden.
Okay, I'm not quite on that level. Right?
You're just
I'd like to differentiate myself from that.
I do. I'm going up against the wall. It's right there. It's right beside the fridge. Then when I come back in, have another one.
And I'm sure it's not about the effect it has. It's probably more psychological than any sort of blood level alcohol thing.
Yeah,
but it's the volume
too. It's the volume too, because we have pints. You know, some, you know, in France they go for a bottle of beer, 330 ml of beer, whatever. It's probably a hot day.
Yeah.
You have a time, or they have the one little shot or the tiny little pour of wine. It's like the tiny amounts. Like it's the same with us going for 3 sups of beer. So could you put 3 sups of beer out, please?
That's it. I suppose.
And that's what it is.
If you had a shot of beer,
if you had a shot of beer, or a liqueur that's 12%, you know, whatever.
What? 12?
Yeah, but a tiny. If you had not 3 shots,
12%.
I'm only after having 6 shots, for fuck's sake. What are you giving me shit for? But you know, they have those little, and that's what it is. They go to work. It's 12% little liqueur, whatever like that. So it's like it's less.
You mean you're comparing it to like instead of having like a 50% whiskey or a 60% something?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But we have a full jug of beer, like a jug. They use pint jugs to put milk in for families of 8, for cereals and everything, and we drink a whole one, and that's why you start going. I
tell you, whatever about the alcohol level, I have to say, I get great buzz out of that weird cultural thing that they, I know a load of people would see it as palaver, right? But I've been watching these things. They crop up on your TikTok or your whatever, right? Every so often as you're scrolling through, and it'll be like, Italian lads telling you the etiquette. Now, they don't tell you, they're very short, and it's just you're just watching them doing it. They're telling you, don't do that or whatever.
Especially the
and
Italians.
the stuff around coffee and all.
And the way it is, and spaghetti and everything.
Oh man,
that's why
I get a great buzz out of it, and they're immaculately dressed.
In
the way that only Italians can look.
Yeah,
and then they're having like absolute genuine. The proper coffee, espresso,
and they know
it's whatever it might be.
Fantastic,
and
it's great to watch.
Oh man,
it's great.
It does make you feel inferior.
And they have all their rules. Like cappuccino is only for breakfast,
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, cappuccino's only for breakfast. You never have a cappuccino after. Some places won't serve it.
Right.
Some of the real fancy places, you'll ask for a cappuccino and they go.
Love that.
So I said it is in
fact, they don't even say that to you. They just go, "Get out."
Yeah.
Get out.
What do you insult me? Fuck you. Imagine the Gino Giannelli posh restaurant there. But they don't do that. So that's why it's also fun to go to Italy and ask for a spaghetti bolognese and take out a spoon and the scissors and start eating with that at the table.
Yeah. Or take out a bottle of red sauce.
Yeah, a bottle of tomato sauce. Have you anything else? Have you any easy singles? And then 2 cappuccinos, please, but put them in a big glass. It's both for me. Put them in a pint glass. 2 cappuccinos in a pint glass. Yeah, and they're like, what?
And I suppose the French are a bit like that as well, aren't they? With the kind of
they can't
if you go to the right spot with the croissants. And stuff.
If you go to like Nice and so where Louise that works here, if you up there, that's very
man.
They know they love their food.
I know. I'm a working class lad from Finglas and everything or whatever, but I definitely think there's something. I tell
Born to be a snob.
I was.
I
mean, there's something about all the palaver that everybody else would slag off.
The ritual about it.
Love it.
The ritual is as enjoyable as the stuff itself. If you really get into it, if you embrace it, and that's why you and me have very occasionally, once every 2 bleeding years or something, we get to go to a Michelin star restaurant or something, take someone in, and we go for it. You spend silly money, but we keep those experiences for the rest of our lives because of the ritual and all that, and the presentation and the way they tell you what's in it. And I remember the Leah, that's 4 years since I was there. I would think of her all the time. It was so worth the money to me, and then there's people I said I would never go with because they're shitheads and they're shitheads, man. And they'd be doing
You'd never go where? To a posh restaurant?
Yeah, to a place like that. People I really like. Yeah, people I really like.
Because what you mean is because they will turn around and ask, "Can you get chips or something?"
What's this all about? No way this is 300 quid for all this, is it? And you're like, it's an experience. It's like a holiday. You keep it in your brain. It's a memory thing. Fuck me. And we're going to have to get a bag of fucking chips on the way home and all after probably. You shut up. Yeah, your man telling me about the wine and everything. He's some shite bag. He's not a shite bag. He's not. He's brilliant. Listen to him. What do you taste out of that? And they go, lead, if you ask me. Fucking tin or something.
Wine, it tastes like wine.
Yeah. Do you have Coke Zero?
What's it supposed to taste like?
Do you have Coke Zero? And you're like, I'm done. I'm done.
You're right. That's why you do have to. You kind of. There are certain things. I'm not saying you keep them to yourself, but as you say,
no, you have to. It has to be right.
In the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Some there are
people who are, they might be brilliant to be at a football match with, or brilliant to be in the pub with, or brilliant to, whatever.
The best people.
Yeah.
I love these people. But I'd rather eat my own head than take these wankers to something that I enjoy that they're going to ruin. You know, that's the thing.
Yeah.
I would rather eat my own head than that. You know, I like all the shite they're into as well.
Yeah.
The stupid imbeciles. But I love it. But you don't get to ruin my day. You don't get to ruin my eau de queef.
Yeah, it's a bit like that thing that you brought up during the week. You reminded me of that magnificent scene from Blazing Saddles, where he's describing the simple people of the land.
People of the land. Farmers. You know, morons.
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
With Apple Green, helping you enjoy a better journey. Now offering hundreds of M&S food favourites on the go.
You know, not everybody associated with the World Cup gets a rapturous welcome
No,
home.
they don't. Uruguay are in very big trouble. You know, they've fallen out with each other big time. Much worse than Colette's family there and everything.
Really?
Yeah. So Uruguay... the Football Federation, the AUF, are believed to be so upset with them being sent home after the World Cup knockout stages that they've cancelled all the players' flights and said, get your own way home. Isn't that amazing? Marcelo Bielsa's side, they lost their final group stage game against Spain. That was 1-0. And on Friday... they couldn't beat Cape Verde. Now, Cape Verde is the Disney movie of the World Cup at the moment. They could not beat them. And then they got another draw against the Saudis. And that's it. 2-time winners of the World Cup. In fact, I think Uruguay were the very first ever World Cup winners.
I think you're right.
And now they're going home in disgrace. And they've cancelled the charter.
They're not going home at all.
They're not going home. So they've cancelled the chartered flight home for the 26 members of the delegation. 26 members of the delegation will get the commercial flights back home now. They're saying, make your own way home.
Make your own way.
Yeah, you dirt bags. Well, I don't know if they said anything like that. But they're not paying for them. There's no big thing going together. It's whatever. I don't care. How am I going to get home? I don't care. Sort yourselves out.
That's so petty, isn't it?
Isn't it? It's unbelievable.
Like when it sounds exactly like what would happen if some lad who, you know, had the van through the head. It's like the way a lad who, say, manages a pub team, right, or a kids team.
It's exactly.
And he brings them to a match in the van, and then they lose,
and he
loses his head and goes, right, you're not getting a lift. Yeah. Walk home.
Get the bus.
Walk home then.
Yeah, you have a leap card, use it. You know, getting real thick about the whole thing. It's spectacular fallout.
That's mad.
Yeah. Leaving the players sitting in their hotel rooms.
You wonder, could you even... I suppose you can do it. Obviously, you can do it. They're
doing it. They're rumoured to be doing it anyway.
Turn around. I suppose when you're dealing with multimillionaires, which I assume most of them are they? Although Uruguay...
Uruguay, I'm not sure.
They wouldn't be short of Bob, would they? You know, Suarez was Uruguayan, wasn't he?
True enough, but you know the way football is, like it starts, you can have one or two players in an international team who make extraordinary money.
Yeah.
And then a few guys who are...
jobbers.
They're doing all right, you know.
Right, yeah.
So you wouldn't know. You'd be like...
Just the idea of throwing the head to that level.
Throwing the head to that level. I don't care how you get home. Walk, you know.
Like,
get out here then.
It's one thing to sort of slip back into the country and, you know, maybe... there'd be no big deal. There'd be no, obviously, you know, rah-rah.
Yeah, arrive in the middle of the night.
Or whatever.
And, try not to declare.
Not even bring them home.
Not do it at all.
That's mad.
You know, being the president of the AUF, you know, the Football Federation, and arriving home on the airport on your own.
Yeah.
I don't care. Well, have you even tried to speak to them? No, I didn't.
Leave them. I'm not talking to them anymore.
Yeah, do you not think that's a bit harsh? No.
Do you not think you're being a little bit childish?
And you're, me?
Nah.
Yeah.
Not listening.
Yeah, no, not listening. Wow. Like, it sets a precedent then for everybody that comes after them, for them ever going to another competition, be it, you know, Copa America, anything else. Who is going to want to play if they've fallen out to that degree?
What was the organisation called? The
AUF.
AUF.
Yeah.
It should have been the other way around. It should have been, hey, F you.
That's it. Yeah, F-U-A. F-U is all.
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
We were talking about Mary earlier on, listening to us from day one.
Yes.
When we started it all back in the day. The mists of time.
Yeah.
But along over those many, many years, you'll have often heard PJ talk about the many jobs that he's had along the way.
Yeah.
You know, not just, you know, the ones he's famous for. Before he became famous.
Oh, would you give over?
And how talented he was in
in
a number of those professions that can sometimes, you know, you have to be careful with work. You know, a lot of emphasis goes on the idea of work safety. isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
And you more than anybody know the ideas of work safety.
I do.
Have you not electrocuted yourself
multiple times
while as a sort of an electrician?
Multiple times, yeah.
There you go.
Lots of times, yeah. Some of the best days of my life, actually. But they're saying that the average, a new study has shown that the average person racks up 4,000 minor injuries over a lifetime in the workspace. About 35 a year. That's a lot.
35 minor. Now, what qualifies as a minor injury?
Well,
a paper cut, is it?
Well, I guess it does, actually. Yeah. But so bumps. What else? Bumps. Believe it or not, that's a burns, blisters. These are the beginnings of it. Because of clumsiness and distraction and cooking mishaps, even.
Literally couldn't be better. It's like this story was written for us.
Yeah.
You're literally going through them, and in my head, those incidences are coming into my head.
Me too.
Bumps. There was the time you fell off your own chair.
Yeah, twice.
Nothing can happen to you. You just fell off your own chair. The amount of burns, the amount of every
Twice.
Friday that we do
week.
something, you go to take something out of an air fryer and go, oh, gee, that's hot.
Yeah, well, it is hot.
I know. Do you stop using your finger?
No. I mean,
so
yeah,
wow.
The average.
Because I was going to say to you, we're okay in here. We don't nothing really kind of. Then I suddenly realised it all came flooding back to me.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think about the amount of times I've injured myself just in this room.
Yeah.
Like loads of times. I bent over and whacked my head off the table. Do you remember that? I forgot the table was in the way. Do you remember that one? And then I stood up another time and forgot the table was there and hit the back of my head.
Bizarre.
And then walking into the door.
So, some of them, it does say minor, right? So we're not talking about anything
but that's included in it.
Not hospitalised or whatever.
No, but they're included in it. Like this is, but the 4,000 injuries over a lifetime.
Right.
Some of them are serious. Most of them, thankfully, are very minor. Some of them are serious, obviously.
Yeah. We're sort of leaning on the ones that are, let's say, somewhat humorous.
Yeah, which is the vast majority.
Like you burning yourself or falling off your own chair or whatever.
And the thing, and that's the thing, right? 4,000 a year is what they're saying is the average. So that means some people, if you get through most of your working career without getting injured at all, or very rarely in any way, that means some people out there, some crazy clumsy idiots are out there knocking themselves up a couple of times a week.
Wow.
In the workplace, a couple of times a week to make that the average at the very least.
I'm trying to think when the last time I would have had anything that would qualify as a workplace injury. Obviously, sadly, they're not including mental torture.
Yeah, well, if you're talking about self-esteem, you get wounded every time you think about yourself.
So that's not included. So in terms of a physical one,
and I guess this is why
there was a time we used to get. Remember, there was a weird time where we used to get these constant electric shocks.
All off the desk here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were like statics and things that would build up or whatever.
Whatever kind of shoes you were wearing was just generating electricity.
And then they had to put in this weird mat to stop us all getting.
And that's it. I guess we all get a little bit thinking health and safety gets ridiculous.
Yeah.
Remember a fella that had to go and dig a hole in the field on his own. Friend of mine, he was told Andy, and he was told to go dig a hole in a field on his own. Right. And they told me he had to wear a hard hat and those bright jackets.
Yeah.
I said, what do you think it's going to do? I'm on my own. He says, I'm not going to go out there with the shovel and start battering myself over the head with it. And you start thinking, well, now, when you hear that 4,000 injuries a year is the average, you start to understand it a bit more.
And the thing about it is, people, if you think about...
Or not a year, 4,000 in a lifetime.
You can be surprised by how injuries can happen. Like Dave has literally just been on to say he smacked himself in the face with a frozen cow's liver.
There you are now. This is the type of things we don't talk about.
He's a man who worked in a pet food place.
A cow's liver.
So a frozen one, that'd be a sizable thing, but
I would think so, yeah.
So smacking yourself in the face with a frozen cow's liver.
How would you even tell a doctor about that? Why would you?
Well, maybe it didn't warrant a doctor's visit. I
suppose, yeah. An injury report, maybe.
Yeah.
Look,
if there is, if there's one that you can share that maybe has a slightly more humorous aspect to it.
We'd love to hear it.
Well, I hope you're well from it. We hope it didn't cause any lasting damage. But if you have been on the receiving end of a somewhat humorous workplace injury,
Yeah. And some of them are ridiculous, though. Remember we worked with the Pearsons?
And
and they had to call in someone to come in and tell us how to sit down and all. Do you remember that?
Oh, that's right.
And they actually had to do it because someone was complaining that their wrist was too sore at the angles they were using at the computer.
That's right. They had to be told how to sit in a chair.
And your man came in and goes to Mike, the producer, goes, "Want me to help you out there? Help you sit down?" And he goes, "No, you're all right."
GloryDaze, the best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim.
With Apple Green, helping you enjoy a better journey. Now offering hundreds of M&S food favourites on the go.
Radio Nova.
As we said, and we say all the time, the old always drink responsibly. We have to say that, obliged to kind of say that's part of the gig. But the thing about it is, look, people do like to go for a little tipple now and again.
They do, certainly do.
When they go, they do tend to have their favourite spots. That's the whole idea around the kind of the local, or people have their favourite pubs and places they like to go. And then as part of that, obviously, that's for different reasons. There are people who like a lot of action, maybe sports bars, they like lots of stuff going on. People who like quieter, sort of, more sedate environments or whatever.
I hate places like that. I do. I really hate
You
that.
like just noise, do you?
I like it. It's not pub isn't a pub without a TV in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I hate all these old kids.
I know a lot of places now that would kind of like, they'd hate the idea of a television.
Yeah, thunder and kips is what they are. Yeah. You
I'm
want
okay
to
with a
entertain.
bit of
Go there to
peace and
watch a
quiet
match.
sometimes,
Well, we'll go
They left
home
it
then.
alone.
What's wrong with going home then?
Because they don't have the things that they do in the places
Well,
that...
go to the toilet then. Yeah.
Anyway, so as you can see, so it can be very different, right? But what happens when it's like, this man took it out of everybody's control?
Didn't he? So a landlord called Humphrey Smith over in the water there, he died. He's 81 years old and he's died. And they call him one of the most controversial figures in the pub trade. He died. So this will give you an idea of what he might have been like when they talk about him in his eulogy. They say, to his admirers, he was a determined guardian of the traditional public house, protecting historic interiors and the lost art of conversation from the relentless march of the smartphone and fruit machines.
Right. He sounds like... I think we know where we're going with his particular establishment
And the
stood.
next line is, to critics, he was an uncompromising and sometimes fearsome figure whose rigid rules left people terrified.
But get to the rules. This is the interesting bit now.
Now, this is where it gets actually interesting.
This is kind of like, this will be, if you're listening along with this now, you can kind of, I have a feeling there'll be a few where you go, no, that's fair enough. Then there'll be a few where you're going, here.
An intolerable items list he had.
Brilliant.
So there was things you just simply were not allowed to bring into the pub, and then a list of absolutely intolerable items, right? And those had smartphones.
That'd do your nut. You wouldn't go in. A lot of people be in favour of that.
Believe it or not, one of my favourite pubs, you're not allowed to take your phone out.
Wow.
The High B in Cork, yeah. You're not allowed to take your phone out. Believe it or not. I know. Now, I don't be in there for a long time, but I do like going in.
Right.
For a while,
So they banned smartphones, but it's still noisy enough for you to sort of enjoy it.
Yeah. Well, it's Cork, Nobody shuts up. So it's great.
Fair point.
I like that, You're still not peace and quiet. As long as it's not peace and quiet, I'm happy. So smartphones.
What is your problem with peace and quiet? I suppose. What am I saying? What's your problem with peace and quiet? Sure, then you'd have to listen to your own head, and there's nobody wants that.
Exactly.
Anyway,
Look
please
where that got me
proceed.
before. So smartphones, laptops, televisions, anything that plays music under any circumstances, and intolerable items, fruit machines, and then the list gets a little bit trickier to go. Dogs.
Wow, controversial.
Muddy boots or shoes.
What if it's a bad day?
Stay home. You know the rules. Muddy boots or bring spare shoes, I suppose. Children are also on the list.
Would he let you walk around in your socks, would you say? I'd say...
I don't think he would. He doesn't seem like... I'd say... You're around with your bare socks.
Yeah.
What sort of person walks with a bare socks around my pub? Get out. Children, the last thing on the intolerable items list.
Children?
Under no circumstances were children to be even near the place.
Fantastic.
No.
Oh, man, I'd forgive all of the rest. That's...
Yeah.
Man, I wish there was a local like that.
Yeah, I, as a person with children, I support the idea of going to a place where they're not allowed in. Now, I do.
That's a brilliant one.
That's a good one, yeah. So
what was his name again?
His name is Humphrey Smith.
Oh, I salute you.
Does he fit the bill, Humphrey Smith?
I salute you, Humphrey.
In fact, this actually sounds a lot like what Jim does. This is Jim's dream, this place. This is Jim's car. No phones, no laptops, no television, no way of listening to music. No muddy shoes. You
thought
wouldn't be
of
in
it?
Jim's car with muddy shoes. There's a fella in the back has to work in the car to keep it clean all the time. No dogs. No definitely no kids. Jim won't even go to countries on holidays that children aren't banned from. Countries, whole
Is
countries.
there a list of countries that ban children?
Well, if there is, you know them.
I'm just asking for a friend.
That's why Jim's next holiday is to the Vatican. There's literally no children in there at all.
Oh, man.
He's not a religious person. He just can't tolerate being around kids at pools and in sun places and all that.
Where's the holiday in that? But anyway, look.
Yeah.
So no kids. And
no swearing.
No television.
You're under no circumstances was swearing tolerated.
Oh, right. Well, now we've hit a stumbling block.
You couldn't do it. It had to be polite language. This guy is very hard to be around. And he was known for making unannounced visits. He used to make unannounced visits to other pubs around the country, and then complain to them about not keeping up to his standards.
Wow.
So pubs had nothing to do with him. So he'd walk in.
He'd impose his rules on other places.
He'd walk in and go, I'll have a pint, please, and turn off the TV, get that dog out, send those people with their children home. You know, he used to do that, yeah.
Actually, Dan in Cork's been on again. He suggested another one for the list. Cyclists should be another good one. That's another one to ban from pubs.
Why would you ban cyclists?
You know what I mean?
It's not
That's
like they're
a good idea.
cycling around the bar.
You just have to look at them and all. And he has actually pointed out as well, just he's curious, is PJ on the list of intolerable items in a boozer?
I'm definitely on the list of intolerable items of Jim's local. There's no doubt about it. I wouldn't get near the place.
GloryDaze. It's the very best of Morning Glory with PJ and Jim on Radio Nova.
Everything about this story, right,
Yes.
is kind of, it goes against everything you sort of imagine.
Kind of, yeah.
It's kind of counterintuitive. It's like the thing that, you know, if you think of yourself as a nice person and a helping person and a considerate person and all of these kind of things, this kind of goes almost, it feels like it goes nearly against that, doesn't it, this story?
Bit, yeah. Our old friend William Hanson, you know, the etiquette expert, we love when he releases these things and talks about stuff, because he's absolutely full of it a lot of the time.
Like when you're eating an apple with a knife and fork and all that.
Yeah,
that's where you're going here.
Yeah, you have to eat a banana with a knife and fork. And you have to open it from the bottom up. Certain ways that you have to do things. Well, he said now his new sort of bit of advice is, when you go to a hotel, if you ever check into a hotel, whether you're on your own or you're with a partner or with anybody else, whatever it is, and a porter comes up to you and says, can I help you? Can I take your bags? Even if you only have a tiny bag, even if it's just one little backpack, don't go, no, you're all right, thank you for your help. Always let the porter help. The porter wants to help, there for a reason, and you're putting the porter in an awkward position and an unfair position by not letting them do their job. So let the porter help, regardless.
So even though you kind of don't want to feel like Billy Big credentials,
Billy Big Bones, yeah. You go that, right,
and you're kind of trying to make yourself out to be man of the people and all that. So no, I'll carry my own bags.
Right,
I'm not looking for servants or anything like that.
But that's
he's
rude.
saying that's not the way to go.
He said that's bad manners. That's effectively bad manners. He says you might as well turn around and tell him to go and fart your go fart your trousers. I didn't ask for your help.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what this is like? This is like, you know, the way you used to slag off Dr. Phil. You know,
yeah.
When you say you don't want coffee,
what
she hears you're a big failure in your life.
He goes, I never said that. This wasn't in the humour for a coffee.
It's a bit like that.
It is, yeah.
When you say you don't want him to carry your bag, he's saying
what he hears,
you're an inferior human being.
Yeah. Get your filthy mitts off my purse, sir. Yeah.
Wow. So, and what? Just because, like,
don't do it. He's putting him in a precarious position. He's being watched by his employers. He might be wanting to do something. He's there for that reason. That's his reason. You're telling him his job does not matter. We would function completely well and completely okay if you weren't here. I can carry my own bags, as can everyone else. So get lost, mister. Wow. I'll do it myself.
Yes,
it's a bad message.
It's just my social anxiety. I don't want him to think that I think that I'm better than him.
And that's what it is. That and my scabbiness.
What?
Because
what's your scabbiness got to do with it?
Scabbiness is as soon as this person, it's always been a man in my experience. I don't.
That's a good point, actually. I never noticed that.
In my experience, I've never noticed a woman doing it. So in my experience, as soon as this person touches my bags, I go to and I'm walking off with him now. I'm in a lift and everything. And we go, how are you getting on? Oh, grand, yeah. All I'm thinking is, what am I supposed to do now? I've got a tenner and I've got a €2 coin. And I can't give him a tenner. I can't give, and I'm not going to give him €2.
You could give him a tenner.
Oh, shut up, you. Don't join in. Shut your hole, you. I'm not giving him a tenner for carrying a backpack.
I'm not saying you should.
Yeah.
I said you could.
Oh, you could give him all. You should you could pull down my trousers as well. I'm not going to do it. And I can't give him a tenner. And I can't. So €2 not
So the
enough.
minute this guy comes to help you, you're immediately thinking, "What's this going to cost me?
What's it going to cost me?" I know I'm in this socially awkward situation where I'm like, what's it going to cost me? Now, what do I do here? Or else I just have Revolut. I can't get into the room with him and say, do you take Revolut? It's like I'm asking him to do something else. I can't just take. It's a social
it depends on
dilemma.
how posh the hotel is. He might whip out one of those card readers, and
Yeah.
Are you tipping in?
How much would you like?
Is it 27% today, sir? Is it of my weekly salary?
I'm going to put €1 on it. I'll give you the 2 cash.
Yeah, mind you, because the thing about the tipping side of it with stuff like that, when you genuinely don't know, as you and I are in that boat, we genuinely don't know what is meant to be the.
I hate it. Yeah.
If you go too low and somebody kind of
it's an insult.
Looks at their hand.
If you put a coin in someone's hand.
Yeah, and they kind of look at you going, "Thank you, sir. Very,
thank you.
very kind."
150. And you're like, that's all I have.
I guess somebody's just texted in €2. Is he making his confirmation?
This is it. This is what you're up against.
Well, yeah, it is. Right, I hadn't thought of that. The dilemma of the tip.
That's what.
I don't think Mr. Etiquette Expert was thinking of that either.
No, he doesn't. Because William Hanson he. If you ask him for his advice on it, I'm sure he has plenty. But his advice is very hard. Any man who eats a banana with a knife and fork, it's very hard to take his advice seriously in the first place, isn't it?
You've been listening to GloryDaze, the best of Radio Nova's Morning Glory with PJ and Jim. Catch the show live weekdays 6 to 10 on FM, online at nova.ie, or on the Nova app.